think people get lost.
Is this right next to the
Okay. Alright, I'll hide out here for now. Wait, shite, I didn't even leave Benji a message. Ugh, shite, okay. Let's run back. I'll leave a sign, and then I can hide out here. That's great. Aye.
Hold on, Barrel's horse.
Alright.
If you two have things to tell each other on the way there, and then that'll be our decision. We're headed to Frostmark, by the way, out of character.
Oh. Drop me off at the floating barrel. I know you're not happy with what I did, nor will you understand why.
I understand perfectly why.
You are right to be disappointed in what I've become.
Hey, is
Oh,
I
it's still on the stage.
I'm still on the stage.
I left, yeah.
Just give it a bit.
Hey,
Oh, the chunks aren't fucking loading anyways.
hey, this is great.
Alright. Oh, dude. There we go, the lag. Come on.
One at a time, one at a time.
Day one slowly.
I know this is not the man that I was most of my life, but I struggled with this pain for all of it. "60 years without an incident. I thought I could go my whole life without letting it go.
Let him what go?
Everything. All
That
the
doesn't
anger I
explain
felt.
shite.
It does not. Your grandmother. Your great-grandfather. I told you they died in embers. I never told you I heard their screams. It's the only memory I have when I was 2. And I watched Longford get away with it. Then I watched people get away with invading Calderon. And Boris got scared for 20 years, and Okrit too. And I watched the world move on.
Right, do me a favor and shut it for now.
Earl,
Right.
wait right here. I'm gonna ask them exit one to man. I'm gonna tell them I'm gonna offer to turn him in exchange. I don't want them to make a show out of his execution
I think
and let us keep the body.
I think if you have any hope of there not being trouble, they have to make a show of it.
Well, I'll ask anyways.
You know he was my friend, right?
I know he was mine too. Until then.
So fucked.
You don't. I know the anger you feel. I know I wronged you, and many others. But he wronged us too, and I couldn't let it go. Boris confided in me his fears. This war that just happened. He had feared it for 20 years since everyone abandoned Calderon when Longfork invaded. I thought it was just grief for his father. So I kept telling him it is grief, that the world is better than he thinks it. And for a time he'd be okay. In each conversation, it was often a repeat of the same issue. Every time I was there to console him. And then he died. Weapons we made, or rather that I made.
Apparently, I just messaged for like positive metagaming. Did he log out? Or can I just not see him?
Oh, no.
Hey, he's
It's
here.
the horse thing.
Okay.
So what's
They're
up?
at the fish fest. They're gonna be headed to the fish festival. So we're gonna go. We're gonna go nearby. You guys are like stay north of Vicentia probably,
Hey.
and I'm gonna go talk to him. So come
Alright,
with.
so stay north of Vicentia.
Well, stay like in a corner. Don't stay near where people are.
This is great, mate. Hey,
I do not know if you will ever be tested to this degree, but in the event you are, if you ever feel this bitterness that I do, if you are ever wronged after I die, remember what it did to me, and don't go down the path I did.
Remember if I was wronged. In 4 days, my brother died, who was killed by my friend, who was killed by my father, will then be killed by the Emperor. Why?
You know what I mean. My time has come. I think they already spotted us.
It doesn't matter.
Well, I mean, you can just go ahead and explain.
Ew, whatever. To say you've shattered my trust completely.
Is an understatement.
Understatement doesn't even begin to describe it. Where do you think you're going?
Oh, wait, I didn't do that. Sorry, I had a predetermined thing to do.
Hey.
Hello, Barrel.
Hey, Yorick.
Everything alright?
No, but it will be.
Oh.
An understatement would be me describing this week as the worst week of my life. Honestly, I can't even say that because
We've reached the coast. Vicente is just down south. We can wait at this burnt down settlement right here. Or here, at this coast.
this hammer, forged from fallen sky metal, holds a shimmering, iridescent pattern that catches light like oil on water. It is lighter than its steel counterparts, and rings like a bell when it strikes metal. Forged by Bumbo Strongfoot.
Who knows what he would think of all this? He would not be happy with me, of course, but I mean the war. Obviously, no one's going to be happy with what I did.
Hey. Have a beer.
If nothing else, son, know this. The fact that you do not condone my actions is good. You became a far better man than I ever was, or will be. And I am sorry I disappointed you. I know it's not what you want to hear. You'd like to hear anything else that would make this nightmare end. But I am not invincible or infallible.
I come home. I say that I'm making a trip up north. Grab some steel in case I'll need it. You ask me to come home safe. And in the time that I'm away, you do probably the most stupid thing I have ever heard anyone do. And it hurts. Not just for the fact that after today I will never see my father again, but after this week I will never see some of my friends again. And they are connected to the same incident.
You may share in your friend's hatred of me. It is well earned. But I will not apologize for his death, just as he did not apologize for Boris's. That, not, if there are any gods out there, not even they could bring that out of me. I'm not sorry for it. Boris lived in fear for 20 years and Ogrid too. For them I will not apologize. Never. If Marcellus would not question his orders, then he would have proved the terrible emperor, and he would have been ruled by another Monty who would have caused another war. No. No. Never. Never again.
I don't hate you. I'm just
You're frustrated
disappointed.
and disappointed. Remember me as you choose. I'm not just the maniac I am now. I am also the father who raised you too. That is...
You're the person who set me on the path to Jolin, which has defined my life for the better of it. This has stained that impression I had.
People are complicated. I am no different. I've always taught you that. That doesn't excuse anything I did at all.
True.
And anyone who thinks that is a fool.
Maybe you should apologize. Not to anyone else, but to yourself for letting your inner demons win.
Perhaps. I raised you as I did so, in the hopes you would not become me. The person, the father I was to you, was not a mask. He was just as real as the maniac. Both were me. Both. No one is truly bad or truly good. Even Marcellus. Even Macbeth.
I'm aware.
I left Jane, my horse, back at Calderon, and Bertram too, and me things.
I saw.
If you find anyone with a fox, you can send Bertram there if you wish. I've never found another fox for Bertram, and he seems rather lonely.
20 years ago, there were people who were searching for foxes. They came by and were happy to see Bertram there. I don't know if they're still around, but there's almost certainty that there's at least one other fox.
Perhaps you might find them, leave Bertram with them. Give him his happy ending, I suppose. Jane, Rackham can have her, or maybe when he has sons of his own or daughters of his own, they can take her.
You know, something like this tends to not only define your life.
Sorry, can you repeat
Doesn't-
that? Like, for some reason the audio was being
Right.
weird.
You know, something like this doesn't just define your life, because you're no longer Bjorn the Second, the shipwright and blacksmith. You're Bjorn the Second, shipwright, blacksmith, and murderer. And now I am Beryl, son of Bjorn the Second, the murderer.
Aye. And you denounced me properly, as befits a man of your character, as I raised you to be. If what everyone is saying is true, and they believe in that reconciliation and forgiveness and forgetting, then let them prove their words. Otherwise, I have proven them the false bears they are. If anyone begrudges you for what I did, then you know their words were false. Too often people speak of forgiveness and forgetting and never follow through. I never made such a notion. That was Benji. I tried for a while to believe as he did, but I just could not. You can only be beaten down so much before you won't take it anymore. Or at least that's the shite I told myself. Although even that sounds like shite.
Maybe when the sun sets, it'll all be over.
If only.
Right? Does the sun ever set on madness?
For a while. And then it comes back. Though not always in the same person. Or people. But it does set. And sometimes it sets for longer periods.
Oi,
Hey,
Is it
Beryl,
time?
Bjorn. You're done talking?
hey.
They
Shall we
agreed to
go
every
then?
term. They agreed to every single term.
Very well then. I don't think I'll have
Yes.
need for this.
Bjorn,
Benji,
Bjorn.
you'll read it in the book. Or at least if they deliver it. I made my choice and I accept the consequences. You tried everything. Some tricks just can't be learned.
I'll miss you, brother. I really will.
I'll send Bjorn and Boris your regards. At least before they toss me in a fiery pit. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. He's saying goodbye to his son, and after that you can go down, Macbeth.
I wronged you. And many. That is all I can say. You are a better man than me. That is something you can take pride in. And perhaps one day, your son and his children will be even better than you. For that is the wish of every parent to every child. Goodbye, Beryl.
I'm gonna miss you, Paul.
I'll send my regards to Boris, Bjorn, and the rest. They'll be happy to see you long when you've died of natural causes.
Thank
To
you.
be your father was the greatest honor of my life. Remember what I taught you. Be competent before you seek glory. That be all you can do. Let's get this over with, you shites.
Is this really the time to be throwing insults?
Well, how do you wish to do this? Right here?
I'm not
Let's
in
do it.
the mood for any fanfare.
I'll send my regards to your brother. You fuck. Oh, no. Alright, I forgot this happens.
Whoa, who's this?
Hey.
Oh my god! I know those features!
Hi.
Hello,
Is that a
fellas.
Strongfoot?
Oh, poor fella, you didn't make it either. I suppose your attempt on Macbeth ended rather horribly. My apologies.
Bjorn.
If it makes you feel better, I got his brother.
Wait. Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Oh, so you're the one who killed Marcellus.
Wait, is that the king of Corellian?
Yeah.
Apparently. I
Oh,
think
found that here a
shame.
little bit ago.
Is very locked out, yeah.
Oh, my condolence.
I guess we got another person for the introduction circle?
Okay.
I suppose so.
It's good to
Hi,
see you,
you're
Bjorn.
dead. I don't know.
How's Betty?
She's
Probably
with
give us some
child.
space. Oh,
No. You're lying.
It's part of why I went through with what I did. If Macbeth died and Marcellus took over, he would have been just as bad.
Betty needs her family more
She
than
has
anything.
She has Benji, she has Beryl, Rackham, and she has your family too. She's gonna be okay. None of them knew what I did, and when they found out, I had them turn me in so they would not be blamed. They're gonna be okay. I don't know what happened to Monty, no one's heard from him, but I at
Alright,
least
alright.
made sure the Venthirs paid. I'm sorry I didn't listen to you.
Let's move. Let's give him privacy.
I'm sorry.
They turned me in north of Vicentia, right there on the coast. I shared one last drink with me son as he was disappointed in me, but nonetheless knew he'd miss me. And I got to watch the sunset with him one last time. There are worse ways to die. I even got
Indeed.
to leave my things to them. Or I left them in Calderon before I even left.
Wait, what?
There are the
What's
worst ways to
in
go.
Calderon? Calderon? I'm sorry, I've
There's-
been dead for
I
a
know.
while, so...
Boris, as I'm sure you must have seen him around here.
Mm-hmm.
His death was too much for us. We left Aeren.
It brings me no joy to hear that you all had to leave your home. I know that's painful.
We could not cope with what happened to him. Marcellus killed him during the siege of Xandros. We relocated to Calderon. Calderon, Circle, Birch, Paleria, they all fell. Aeren
Do you mean
used...
fell?
They all were captured. 3 separate sieges. The only fighting took place in Xandros, where the Cobians and Palerians gathered together. Boris died in the castle when I found him. Marcellus killed him using weapons and armor that I had made him, not even the day prior. Benji tried to do conciliation, and he became the commander of Calderon, and became a Longfork vassal. Cobb is ruled by representatives from Aeren, Longfork, and somewhere or other. Paleria is a vassal of Aeren. It was not a world I could live in. They were going to get away with it. And while I did not do any major change, I did at least make sure that they paid for their conquest.
I'm sorry I wasn't there to help.
From what I hear, your death was their pretext to start war. Or at least the trigger. I don't know.
Of course.
You were right about them
died.
all along.
I tried. I wanted to believe. I tried going to Monty in good faith, trying to understand their reasoning for why they did what they did to the hands. Maybe that there was some part of the story I was missing that would avoid having to do something against the place that Betty loved. She loved Aeren, even after all those years in Cobb. She was so proud of her home, and I couldn't tell her no. I tried to understand. And maybe I thought it was just me. I thought it was just all in my head. Just some bitter old man who couldn't forgive a nation for forcing his family to suffer such pain. And now it's just going to happen all over again. It's just going to happen again.
You and me both, Okrit. Boris was afraid for so long too. And like you, I tried to reassure him. And he died for that faith.
Indeed. A lot of good people died. Callist was here as well.
I heard.
She reached out to me before we died, trying to get help, because she knew something was brewing in Longfork. And I wasn't able to help her. I did everything I could to try and stop a conflict from breaking out, and in the end, I ended up becoming the catalyst that ended up hurting so many people, and it tears me up. I should have brought someone else along.
If it be of any consolation to you, there are many across Aeren, Longfork, Koya, who do not support what their leaders did. At the very least, There's no guarantee that they will prevail. But there are at least people who are willing to try.
It's
If only it didn't
Scares.
take our lives being ruined to get them to do something.
indeed. It's difficult when you struggle to even convince your wife that there's a problem. So I want to believe what you're saying is true, but
None of us wanted to believe we were smiths, not politicians. Though,
That's
ultimately, that
very
became
fair.
our curse. We asked too little questions, and it came back to bite us. With our own weapons, no doubt. They killed me with Ember Soul, of all things. Macbeth himself. Sure, he didn't want to be denied revenge for his brother.
was
Speaking of which, where is that prick Marcellus?
I saw him once. I didn't even dignify him a response.
Good.
But I haven't seen him in a couple days, so maybe the Venthirs are just
Cursed.
of less. Oh, I was going to say weak-willed, not able to maintain their sense of self, but perhaps that as well. Who knows?
Marwyn, he left Aeren for good after what happened.
Oh, really?
He even got some of Boris's things for me. I buried
That's-
Boris in Calderon, right across his home.
Oh, goodness. I'm not sure how many of my things Betty was able to.
I don't know.
Get
Apparently
back.
she spoke with Odessa or someone, but I don't even know if they got your body. I'm afraid you'll have to wait a couple decades to find that out, I suppose.
That matters not. The body means nothing to me now. It's just if it's a comfort. I know Betty talked of how you Strongfoots will encase your own in armor and such.
I had planned for that, but then in my will I wrote out, never mind, I gave my armor to, well, turns out Macbeth is married.
Oh, really?
Alamas Iglesias. I never would have thought. She is a sweet peach, and he is not. She promised at least to deliver my jousting armor and some books back to Calderon, without letting the Venthirs know. I burned down the clan house, and the flowing barrel, and the wooden parts of the forge.
Oh, goodness.
I didn't want the Venthirs using it, or at least having it so cleanly. Like, we cleared everything out before. None of them know, and I didn't even leave a confession. I didn't have time.
It breaks my heart to hear, to lose that.
None of us
I
are
know.
Aeren Knights anymore, so none of us could keep it.
I'm sorry, Bjorn. I wish there was something I could do to make it better. As much as we disagree and argued with each other at family meetings.
In death, we
Yes.
agree on everything, it seems.
Indeed. Just two sides of the same coin, weren't we?
I remember we had this one dinner where you and I kept shouting the whole time, and then little Bjorn goes and throws some of his mush food at your face, and then
God, it was hard not seeing him when I got here.
he must have passed on then. He was just a boy.
Indeed.
Is that how it works then? We will ourselves until we can't, and then we just go.
That's the leading theory right now. Some people have been through losing quite a bit of their memories, like the fog. It's very reminiscent of what Luna went through, but just, I don't know. It scares me. I've always been afraid of losing a sense of who I am. That's why I wrote everything down that I could. Just...
If it's of any consolation to you, Aeren's victory was not clean. They sent their whole army to Cobb and Paleria and whatnot and failed to leave any guards, so apparently some fellers went and burned down Aeren City except for the Strongfoot area. And then they went and burned the diving bell in Vicentia for some reason. And they burned down the Hands of Nonosus, which they had just conquered. And Freedom's Edge burned it down too. Since I'm from Vicentia, I did them a favor and helped them dig a trench so the fire wouldn't spread to their town. But the rest of it, Aeren City is gonna take a while to recuperate. It's what happens when you're so arrogant you don't bother to leave any guards.
I believe the texts show that something similar happened with Wave.
Aye, see? In the end, you got your comeuppance.
It brings me no joy to hear more people having to go through that as well. I guess my hope was that we'd learn from it and do better, not just...
Well, the hour is
it.
still young for those who remain. Perhaps they will learn their lesson yet. Not Macbeth, he's too stubborn, but the rest of them just might.
That's... hurts
Oh
to
hey,
hear.
Pond!
Howdy.
Sorry for cheering you getting beat up by Montrose all those years ago.
It's fine.
To be fair, you put up a good fight.
Yep.
Your death was awful to watch. I watched you die.
Yeah. Oh well.
Curious.
It was...
Do you know who burnt down Aeren City? Or... wait, no, you died... You died while that was happening. Never mind, you wouldn't know.
Wait, was it Aeren City, or was it... I thought it was, the Hands of Nostrus, or whatever. That got burnt down.
They got burnt too.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I do know, it's just out of character.
Oh, okay, no, sorry, I was asking in character. Don't tell me out of character.
Oh yeah, I don't.
Shame. Not that I don't like boats. I am Vicentian after all, but is there anything else to do around here besides this?
Unfortunately, well, you have to get the powers that be to bless you with such a convenience. There's a couple of remnants from our world, but nothing that you can really do. You can't interact with anything. You can't punch someone or headbutt someone.
What do you mean? There's a tree right here, and I can just... What do I do again?
You can try.
How do we ever make anything? I know you used a tree and then, like...
You expect me to know when someone of the Strongfoot family can't even remember how to craft something?
Hey,
you're the one highly of me.
You're the one who... You don't think highly enough of yourself, and you're the one who always writes down everything. Duh.
Indeed, but I
might as well look around
as well. Some of these locations I don't know. Some of them look very familiar.
Oh, at least I got cooked salmon here.
I believe there may be the altar to Ember's Hollow over there.
Oh, well, let's go take a look. I've never been.
Well, I've only read accounts of it. Never been there myself, because,
literally,
and all.
Literally, despite being born in that place, I never saw it.
But the altar and the obsidian,
might
be.
This is the most underwhelming thing I've ever seen. You mean to tell me this tiny thing blew up my entire home and killed me, Ma and Gramps? I'm actually quite angry.
I don't know for certain, but that's the leading theory, at least behind this particular structure.
Oh,
The
so that must
bits
mean
of
this is
whatever it is.
this
Oh,
is
go on.
probably Brutus Cheese's blood then.
Perhaps, but being I can't do anything
Screw
with it, it's difficult to make any firm.
Wait, was Bond here? Okay, that's funny. Anyways,
There was the tree in Embers, not the tree, the tree for the Church of Ashen Cinders for their first church in Cobb.
oh, so
believe.
pieces of what we left behind are here. That's strange.
Indeed. And then over in that direction, I've been informed that it is the remnants of Molly Potts's, where she
that
was
lass.
murdered.
Oh, that's
Yes.
horrible.
Indeed.
She was a nice lady. Didn't know her though.
So I've heard, but yet again, kind-hearted people are always the ones that end up suffering the most when opportunists are allowed to do their work.
Right. Oh, it seems it's not our problem anymore, for better or worse.
I know there was records of people being able to
I'm good.
haunt those. I'm not sure what's all involved, and honestly, I'm too afraid to attempt anything myself just because.
I'll pass.
Yeah.
I'll wait here.
As much as I'd like to drag Monty down to hell.
Curiously, I
wouldn't
never heard
wanna-
from Monty. No one has since the war. I don't know if he retired, or they kicked him out, or they imprisoned him, or if they, well, quite frankly, chopped his head off.
It's
He
hard
was
to
a-
say.
He was
The rumor
a
that
monster.
I heard was I was the one that killed him, but that's news to me. So
You're right. I heard something about that too. That you tried to kill him, or you did. Who knows?
what did you
quite
think when you
frankly.
first heard it?
I didn't believe it for a second. You've been a skeptic,
Well-
but you don't. If you were gonna try anything, you would do it with an army, not with just yourself.
Mhm.
You are much too prepared for that kind of stupidity. Did never believe it for a second.
That brings me some relief. I think that's my biggest fear is just how many people in the Circle of Birch will believe Aeren's lies.
I don't know if
If
any
I
of them
end
will
up
believe
becoming-
that. Or at least I hope not.
I hope not either.
Are these all the
But-
people here, or are there more?
I mean, there have been others that aren't here currently, but I'm guessing maybe just their spirit has been tired after maintaining their focus for so long. I can't say. I'm fairly stubborn myself, so
You
I'm
and me
planning-
both.
I'm planning to stay in here for as long as I can, just to make sure Betty's not here alone whenever she passes.
Aye.
It's the least I can do after disappearing.
Oh shit, right, I still died in my formal outfit.
Hey, it's
I
not the worst
attended
thing to be.
I attended a ball, and then I kind of killed Marcellus.
Mm-hmm.
I killed Marcellus
Oh.
at while still wearing it, and
Well, it's not Strongfoot's steel, but the craftsmanship is still good, so I don't think there's anything to be ashamed about there.
I mean, I wore this back when I was a boy. I was a bartender for the Yellow Clan.
Really?
I kind of the only fancy thing I had, so why not?
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I consider most of your guys' creations to be quite fancy in my perspective, but
Did you know a smith by the name of something? What was it? Rule?
Rule,
he-
yeah,
Dragon
I'm
something something.
familiar. Yes, they came back to Cobb for a bit, and I was supposed to have dinner with them at some point, but
He and I made a
guess I'm not
sword.
sure.
Not
Oh,
all that
really?
not all that impressive. He called it the flame-bladed sword, as if every sword isn't made with flame.
He's a simple lad, but
it's a good sword. It's a better
well, of
looking
course,
Zweihander.
you helped with it. Of course, it's going to be good. I
It's
wouldn't
a
have any
bet.
doubt of anything.
I mean, it was
decided.
his idea, so it is his creation. But I helped. It was basically a better looking Zweihander.
Okay, that makes sense. I know he had a lot of aspirations and a lot of ideas. God, he ran off 20 years ago and was rather deluded, I think, in his aspirations of harnessing the power of the dragons for his own, illusions of grandeur and all that.
I feel bad for the mute, fellas. Lass.
Indeed. It's a cruel fate to have to carry those ailments onto the next world.
They came to me. They did Bortus's autopsy.
Mm-hmm.
And, well, I felt I owed them for the favor, so when they came to the forge asking for jousting armor and weapons, I made it without question. Turns out they were going after Macbeth.
Yeah.
I know a couple Kodomos trying to go after Macbeth as well. Maybe they succeed, and then we can shout at him together.
I just don't have it in me. I'm not sure what that says. I think after being dead for so long and just...
I think you have a better fate than I. I'm too recently dead. I'll probably end up as content as you in a moment. Or a moment, figuratively speaking.
I wouldn't say content, but I guess it's just... If there's any chance of me to do anything, to reach out, I'd rather it be directed towards Betty, telling how much I miss her, than towards Macbeth or Monty, and telling them what the rest of the world is trying to.
You make a fair point.
I'll certainly be there and hold them if I can, if he shows up. If that is what you need, but at this point,
I'm sure I will,
I've been fighting the Venthirs all my life, trying to find a path where my family can breathe a sigh of relief, and it hurts not being there for when they needed me most.
It was taken from you. At least know you didn't abandon them of your own volition. On that, you did better than I. I could have chosen at any point to stop what I did, and I couldn't. Or rather, no. I didn't.
I've heard rumors that they're dragons again, as well.
I wouldn't know. I'm gonna be quite honest with you. If there are, those rumors eluded me.
Some of the dead have been saying that Aeren has a baby dragon residing in Ember's Hollow. There's up in Axon. Sort of the future that I'd feared is coming to fruition.
But weren't there 3 eggs?
Well, I don't know of all the stories, but those were 2 that were mentioned that people have talked of, so there may be more. Maybe someone had the sense to slay those eggs and make a nice omelet.
Died?
What?
You knew this fella?
Well, I didn't know them personally, but I know you're a Cipriani.
Yeah, we met briefly, I think.
What happened to you?
Yeah, I died. Suffocated in quicksand.
Oh, you're probably why they closed the cabaret.
Yep. Wait, they closed the cabaret?
Temporarily, it's not permanent, I think. But I remember while posting my manifesto in a notice board, there was a notice from the cabaret, since I was at the cabaret board, and they closed because of a personal matter. I'm gonna assume that was you.
They never closed the cabaret. That
just goes to show how much they cared.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone will begrudge them. They'll be okay. I'm sure.
Yeah.
Shame,
I'm
I gave...
worried my mother's gonna drink herself to death, but there's not much I can do about it here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had
Yeah.
left you all some of my kegs before. Well, I left them with Leo.
Mm,
I had no use for them.
yeah. I didn't
Still
want to
can't.
die.
Still can't believe Macbeth Van Thier married Alamas Iglesias. Genuinely, I could have seen him marrying Rex Rana for how evil they are, but
He married a Lamas Iglesias?
right.
what?
When did this happen?
When?
Oh, okay. Apparently, they are already married. I don't know when it happened, and I don't think anyone knew because we're all surprised. But when I went north and I found the Kodomos in their little settlement in the north, they had Lady
We have a settlement
Iglesias
in
there.
the north?
Just them. They ran away. A lot of people fled. Oh, wait. When did you die?
When we got invaded.
Oh, okay. I got a lot to catch you up on. But
I mean,
well,
we've heard about some of it. Like, yeah, there's a dragon and axe on. I don't know.
I
More
didn't know that.
giants.
But
There's baby
anyways,
dragons running around.
So
Yeah, a lot of dead people have been telling us. We
the
all are
impression
telling
I
each other
get,
secrets.
is their marriage was a secret.
Huh.
Although I told my son before I died, so she's a terrific lass. I don't know how Macbeth managed it.
Ow. That's absurd.
I mean,
I'm
I
still
did.
reeling because I've met Alamas and I have no idea what she would see in Macbeth Venthyr.
I mean, stranger things
Survival.
have happened. I have seen stranger things. I mean, I got the most wonderful woman ever to marry me, so.
I'm sorry, I'm going to have to disagree with you there. I'm going to fight for Betty.
Well, okay, she's wonderful in a, like, but it's there's a generational divide.
Mm-hmm. I still stand. I'm not going to budge.
I never did
Anyways,
get to meet a possible partner.
it was a wonderful
I don't
feeling.
really care about that kind of stuff.
Clearly.
I kind of did, but I wasn't really looking seriously into it.
I don't know. Betty and Ulcrit seemed cute, though. I only met Betty once, but she was talking about beating you a little bit because you were stuck in that meeting with me.
Yeah, that sounds like her.
I unfortunately the war went about as you'd predict. Y'all
Yeah.
lost. Or rather, I say we, because I moved to Calderon shortly thereafter.
Yeah. Well, we've heard.
Strongfoot's left Aeren.
Oh yeah, that was like a big thing. I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
The
Yeah.
Ciprianis were considering it, but we decided against it.
You should have
Because it
come
wasn't
with
what
us.
Benny would have wanted.
I always thought of the possibility, just the situation Betty would have been in the event of my
Nerissa
death.
did burn the Aeren flags that were hanging in the
Well, that's a relief.
cabaret, though.
Well, if it helps, I can tell you what I do know. What we've kind of been made aware of. We know Lyria lost. We heard from the others that they've all become vassal
Vassals.
states.
Longfork. Calderon
colonies.
became a vassal of Longfork, though they'll get to rule themselves. Valyria is a vassal of Aeren outright. I don't know what their fate is.
I'm
Cobb
not sure.
is
I heard
different.
most people are up in the north at the moment.
Yeah, a
Cobb
lot of the
is,
Valyrians fled. Cobb,
They can't do
they have
anything
a.
with Cobb without just being an absolute
I
catastrophe to deal with.
I
There
think
are people
there's.
that are government by themselves, and they're trying to enforce a new rule upon them. It just goes entirely against what the nation is built on.
I think they're doing a. There's a representative from Aeren who I met. They're awful. One from Longfork, which
Was
they're
it
going on.
Chordley?
Aye.
Fuck's
I
sake.
tried to kill my uncle.
They weren't. They didn't seem to care much for the job in any serious fashion. They're like, he's doomed. One from Aeren, one from Longfork, one from Cobb. I don't recall if Calderon got one or not. Now it's a bit of a weird
I
situation.
hope so. I wish the Strongfoots could have taken Cobb instead of Calderon.
We had roots in Calderon.
That's fair.
We didn't have Betty's there, but it wasn't there as long as Calderon. And at least
That makes
there,
sense.
we had no friends who could make. Look, basically, the way I
No.
understand it is, it to my inexplicable surprise, Benji is still friends with so many people in Longfork and their government that he managed to make an agreement where the Strongfoots would lead Calderon officially, although realistically we kind of left the old system. The only change is some council positions and the commander have to be a Strongfoot. It's just something we had to do for their sake.
Yeah. I would have felt a lot better if Cobb had been under Strongfoot stewardship than this clusterfuck of a coalition to try and masquerade as some sort of just way to handle a bunch of farmers and researchers.
You and me both. You and me both.
Gods.
What happened to your arm? Has it always been that way?
Mine? Well, not always, but I burned me, when they were making those dragon scale shields
Oh.
in Embers. You know, we Strongfoots before the fight with Rexrana. The first attempt failed because Eisen told us one of the ingredients and processes wrong. So I grabbed the failed shield and chucked it away, but I grabbed onto it too long and it burned my arm.
Oh.
So I wear the
Ow.
gauntlet. Doesn't hurt
Ouch.
anymore. But it is burnt,
Yeah.
so, or well, it is, you know,
Oh,
doesn't
God.
look quite nice, so I wear the gauntlet.
I ended up losing the shield when Monty killed me.
I'm sure they're trying to get it back. If maybe they already got
I'm
it back,
sorry.
but I don't know. It's fine.
It survived a good couple thwacks when Monty attacked me, but I was just so bewildered that he actually had the audacity to do that when I was trying to reach out to understand.
Perhaps that's what Marcellus did too. I can't quite figure out how I killed him. Well, obviously I know how I swung, but it doesn't make any sense. He carried a heavy weapon with a shield that would have made him slower. He's a Crimson Talon and a commander at that, so he would have known that that's not an ideal combination.
Maybe it was, I don't know, just a show of power, just being too comfortable, I guess. I mean,
he did not have any guards except for that one feller who showed up after I already captured him. But it just he didn't even injure me. Not once. In any fair fight, he would have won. And honestly, even with the weaker armor he had, he didn't know I was coming. But if it were anyone else, he would have attacked and he would have won.
I guess
get
I'm
it.
just ashamed because I didn't fight back either. I didn't swing at Monty once. I just wanted to know why.
Oh, but Marcellus, he was coherent. He spoke the whole time. I did a lot of talking that he had to respond to. He was not bewildered. He just, well, maybe at first, but he wasn't bewildered by the time he was captured. It just, I don't know.
I remember seeing him, Boris. I ran past him in the fight while he was being killed. We were all a mess there. I hit Marcellus in the back once, but nothing to deter. I had to run to try to get Y. Let him know that Cobalt was being carried off somewhere.
Is it true that he pleaded for his life?
Bjorn? No. Boris didn't. He didn't. What I heard when I ran past, it wasn't pleading, it was more so confusion. He kept apologizing to Boris. He kept saying, I'm sorry that I'm doing this. I'm sorry that you chose this. And it wasn't like begging for his life. It was saying, you're not sorry. You can't be sorry. You're killing me. You're stabbing me. You're sorry. You're killing me. You're killing me. It wasn't pleading. It was confusion. Like I said, he was betrayed. You could hear it. He really was.
I should have known. He wanted to die. Marcellus. He told me Boris pleaded for his life, and he told me he wasn't sorry. And he didn't attack me properly, and he didn't even defend himself very well. Didn't even beg for his own life at the end, or even really try to appeal to my sense of, well, sense.
Well,
He
I
lied to me.
guess too.
Perhaps the guilt really did eat him alive, and he chose to let someone kill him. Matters little. That doesn't do anything for me. He deserved it.
Guess you'll only really get the answer if you manage to find him out there. He's probably wandering or just
Who joined
off in the
us?
fog. Oh, Mom,
We have.
why are you here? Why are you here?
Oh, hey!
Why?
Oh, my daughter!
Let them have
Why
a
are you
moment.
here?
You're still so cute! Oh, you're still so cute!
Answer me. What happened?
Bjorn, I did have something else to discuss with you as well. Just
Sure. Let's go. Step into my office. I'm claiming this is my office now because it's the only thing that has
Indeed.
fish around here.
Of course. Just wanted to tell you, just be forthright as far as part of the reason why I was killed as well. And maybe it's wrong, maybe it was foolish. I just want you to know, because you at least deserve that much. One of the reasons Monty killed me, I had reached out, sent a sealed message to Alonso of the Privateers, basically looking to see what room we had for collaboration and to tip them off that Aeren was running low on iron, so be careful taking their coin, and basically offering to try and outbuy their contracts if an opportunity came along. I also had requested the procurement of Nightshade if it was within their capabilities, or if they knew how to get it. Monty had intercepted that message and presumed that the Nightshade was for him, when in all actuality, over the last 20 years, I've been working and researching and came up with a extract that could be used to kill a dragon. We were successful.
Does anyone else know about it? The poison? Or
The
rather,
only people...
making it into the weapon or whatever that can kill it? The dragon?
So, Corinthia McKay knew. She was the one that helped funded it as Lord Protector of the Circle of Birch. And my cousin, Estella Warrenthal, was one of the researchers that helped me develop the recipe.
I haven't heard from either of them. Not that they were my friends, but I've not heard anything public from either of them that I can recall. And if you haven't seen them here, maybe they're still alive, but I haven't
I
seen them in the land of the
presume-
living.
Well,
They may be in
Kerrigan
hiding.
is dead, so they may be in hiding. They may be somewhere else, but I mean, Estella was just merely our counselor of education. There is no real reason to suspect anything there, but that was basically my contribution. If I were to pass that, at least they'd have a weapon. It's no sky metal, it's no
There's no
blade,
more
but at least
Okay,
it was
I'll be
something
honest
that I was
with you.
hoping.
I don't know. I can't say for sure, but I don't think that helped Cobb's chances. Well, it'll help them in a dragon fight if that can ever be found. If that ever shall happen. But everything I
But-
read about the war declarations, they were directed at Polyria and Calderon.
Mm-hmm.
And when it came to Cobb, their answers were very weak. And I get the
Indeed.
feeling that what they intercepted might be why they roped Cobb into it.
That's my suspicion, and it terrifies me because it might have all been my fault that the Circle of Birch got drugged in. I think there's still a good chance that we would have because Callist reached out to me looking for help because she knew that Longfork was working
Perhaps
together.
they might have done it anyway, so I'm going to be honest. I don't put it past them, given what they did, but... Or maybe,
But I
you
just
know...
wanted you to know, I guess. I know
If
that
nothing else,
it
you've
was
given them hope against the dragon.
that's all I could do. Is
We
just
both-
try and give a little bit of hope.
We both know that dragon isn't dead.
Indeed, and with rumors of Aeren having their own as well, you know they're going to use it as a weapon.
If they can tame it.
If they can contain it.
I mean, if that dragon is real, for all we know, that dragon might have been what burned down Aeren City and Dredge and Hanson and Nostus.
Perhaps.
Or maybe it was a mix of both. Some people burned Aeren City while the dragon burned other places, who knows. After all, Freedom's Edge and Hanson and Nostus are right by Ember's Hollow where this dragon would supposedly be.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
So I was sloppy there. I had assumed that I was on better terms with Alonso to not get instantly sold over, so
you
but at the
put too
same
much
time-
faith in those pirates. That's what they are, and that's what I wrote in my manifesto. They are pirates. They are disgusting. They are freaks.
I mean, I was there at Dragonfell, and they showed up, begrudgingly with no coin in order to help fight.
That's my point. They don't get coin. They don't do anything happily. When I was at Xandros, I got Betty and Benji out before the siege started.
Mm-hmm.
Bordis was in the castle, and I couldn't enter the castle. I couldn't get him out, and he wouldn't have left anyways. When they broke into the castle, a privateer happened upon me, and I asked them if they could. If they find Bordis, just capture him, but don't kill him.
Mm-hmm.
They tried to swindle me for money to do it.
Of course.
Another one. They approached the same person. I didn't know who they were. They were masked. They approached me at the Vicenzian ball. I didn't recognize their voice, and then I did. And they told me, they confessed who they were. And then I promptly punched them in front of several people and left the ball. After that, I went on my rampage to kill Marcellus. I couldn't let it go. Let's go see who the visitor is. Or, well, our new
Yeah.
neighbor.
I guess maybe
Oh,
Monty
yeah,
did
I
me a
gotta go get
favor
him.
not
I'll be right
having
back.
to
Oh,
swing
speaking
to
of which-
Betty,
oh,
not
hey,
wanting to
Rick.
go to the ball.
I'm messing with
Oh,
Good
wait.
fate outlive
Oh,
us.
he's
Index.
That's so crazy.
Okay.
Oh, hey.
How have you been?
Hi. Hi.
Hello.
It's
Uh,
been
So old and ugly.
difficult.
how
Yeah,
did
I
all...
imagine.
Do you want us to put
Imogen,
aside and
this
talk,
is your
or
mother, right?
do you want to?
Yeah, literally
Sure.
my entire
Walk away.
family's
Nice.
bro.
Let's go.
No,
Wow.
well, come on, let's talk.
Was it just you and your mother?
I'll leave you two to talk. You take
Well,
care.
we'll move over so those. It was me, my mom, my mother, and she also died in the war. Ali used to play her, but she was.
Oh.
That's a destination.
And
You know what? Maybe I shouldn't run the /hungry command in case I can't eat.
可以, don't worry.
Oh, you can eat? Okay, let's go.
Yeah, you can eat.
/hungry. I can eat!
Oh, do you have two moms?
yeah,
Oh, your mom. How did your mom die?
she.
I think I saw one of them for a second, though I don't believe I was meant to.
Oh.
Alright, get on the boat. Time for an experienced sailor to drive this. I am Vincentian after all.
Anymore, trying to.
I can't believe you're dead. I'm so sad. Fuck the Strongfoots.
How'd you die? How did you die, Winters?
I
Well,
killed
she
the
lost Benny
Archbishop
when
and
I was,
then the Emperor executed me.
Wait, you killed Buttercup?
Yeah.
You're a monster, I hate you.
Okay, so wait.
I liked Buttercup. She was a sweetheart. How could you?
Oh, it's kind of like assisted suicide, but also murder.
Oh, never mind then.
Kind of
You should
both.
lead with
Yeah.
that. Lead with that.
Like,
That's not the same
she
thing at
wanted
all.
to die, but she also like didn't want to die, so I kind of just did the job anyways.
Oh, okay, that's actually a bit worse, but I don't blame you. Well,
Oh,
that is a little worse. But since they
just a little.
were they sick? They looked fine to me.
It was the voices. You know, Winter's thing.
What do you mean
Oh,
voices?
silly
What are you
Right now,
Winters.
talking
though,
about?
at least.
What are you talking about?
Oh, okay, so, I mean, it's not really a public thing, but at least our line of Winter's family has been hearing voices for quite a long time now. Timon didn't say anything about it. Well, he said a bit about it, but he never told us what it is. Yeah,
Okay,
and they were
that actually does
tormenting
make...
Buttercup, so she wanted to die.
Oh, okay, that is a little more troubling.
Yeah,
That is a
never
shame.
actually figured out what they were.
I really did like Buttercup. She came to console me when I was visiting Great Uncle Bumble's grave.
Oh, she was a lovely person too.
Is she here?
Most of the people she knew.
I assume.
She is somewhere here. I don't know. She might have wandered off into the forest again.
Are there other people out there in the forest or something?
Oh, there's the leader of Axon. What's her name? Sagarika, I think. She
Oh,
died.
I can go chew them out, I suppose. I don't know. I'm gonna go walk around for a bit. I've seen enough here.
You know, might as well.
Alright, well, take care, fellers. See you down.
Take care.
I wonder if
Do you wanna
my...
go-
Don't know what this place is. I'll keep walking around. Do. Well, it certainly isn't like any place in Mistvale. Strange. Oh. Oh, Lagville. Oh, well, who would have thought? Why am I not surprised? In the end, it's all fog, and it. Seen that fog who knows how many times, and yet it still doesn't feel real. I suppose we are just cursed to stay within it. Maybe there's nothing outside it. Or maybe everything outside it is gone. Or maybe there's something outside it and they're fine. Who knows? A problem for someone who's alive to figure it out. Strange, I still feel quite peckish. I never found Pot Cup. Shame. Oh. Darn, no food. Strange that I can still feel so peckish.
That's nice.
Wait, can you turn into Roxana?
Oh!
I wonder, does the bird
I
have any
cannot
food?
actually, and I probably shouldn't.
Oh,
Bird,
okay.
do you have food? I'd be peckish. Wait, how can we still get peckish over here?
We have
I have
fish
no
over here.
idea.
Do we not have any
frankly.
more
I
fish
don't
in the
think any of
chest?
us know.
Do we not have any more fish in the chest? Let's go look.
Oh, we have a
That was a
chest. We've
chest?
been exchanging fish. In.
Oh.
Wait, I was.
Neither would Adalia or any of the others. Your generation is far better than ours.
How is it that I can still be peckish
Me,
while dead?
Elgrid, and everybody else, we all failed you, Elgrid.
These two.
Here,
Oh, these
you
are
can
so
take from the
cute.
plate
I need
or from the
fish.
chest. You can have these. You can eat
Alright, I won't take all of them.
Lovely, lovely.
Just for one more day with Betty.
I can understand that feeling.
Oh, they do. They do. They look like really human.
Yo, can you go like murder someone in the
What
land of the
the
living? We need more friends.
Wait,
What do you think
what
I'm gonna
if?
do? I also
Hear me out.
died.
Hear me out. What
So
if you
you
go
get my-
back to the world of the living and then you like take a poop on like people who killed us? Does that sound fun?
Truth, nuke.
And then you can take their
I
copper
wasn't killed by a
coins.
person though.
See, the
Oh.
killer
Go
of them,
poop
the
in the
majority of the
quicksand.
people here
Okay.
is not in this plane.
Can
current.
you
So
True.
can you poop on some quicksand as well?
I don't think he would care.
It's the thought that counts.
Is that how
Can you
you
poop
died?
on Saffron Kingsbane?
I'm not
He didn't
pooping
kill
on
any of
anyone,
us,
guys.
but
That's how I died. I suffocated in quicksand.
Oh boy.
go force deteriorate.
What ails you this time, Bjorn?
Well, I went in some direction, a bunch of forest, and I found the fog. Somehow, it always ends in fog. That's a little annoying.
Yep. That is the unfortunate bit.
You know, if it's
Somewhat
all
the
fog,
same.
why is it that when people wear glasses, their glasses don't always get foggy?
I wouldn't know.
Maybe Axon should focus on that instead of going to war. Researchers, my arse.
I wholeheartedly agree with you. It's another Aeren wannabe, as far as I can tell. I ended up chewing out one of their members that had died on their involvement.
I heard Sagarica died.
Yeah.
Interesting. They died not too
Indeed.
long ago, not too long before me. I think.
I must have missed them or something.
Some of them mentioned it, they heard to me earlier.
I see.
I didn't find any of them. But Buttercup's dead too. That's a shame.
I did talk with Buttercup for a bit. That was an interesting conversation. Perhaps I was a bit harsh, just my grievances with Montrose.
Alright, that prince. Oh, well, at least he died before he became a monster.
Maybe he wasn't all bad. I know Betty was quite on good terms with him. And Betty
He
saw
seemed-
something good in me, so...
He seemed alright. I mean, but then again, Marcellus was alright too, before everything. Who knows? You can never tell with those Venthirs. For every
Indeed.
Maximilian and Mordred, you get Marcellus and Macbeth. Huh. I wondered who will take over now. Macbeth has no children, so far as I know. I mean, hell, he hid his marriage.
It's so cute.
Yeah,
Who knows?
someone mentioned he got married or
Yeah,
something.
that was me.
Oh,
Question mark?
that's...
I knew
Sorry.
bears went to hell with us.
Oh, is that an
This is
animal?
proof.
No,
Is this implying that we're in hell?
This is hell?
What the heck?
If
It's
this
a
was hell,
bear.
there'd be more Venthirs.
Thanks for coming to keep us
Speak on it.
entertained.
There was a vent here yesterday. How many
Yeah.
vent thieves have we gotten in here so far?
It's
I've
already
seen two.
worse as a result
One,
of it.
but
Macbeth
we've had
Venthyr
also
die.
two wives, I believe.
Oh shit! Yeah, Macbeth Venthyr's wife got murdered. Ugh.
What?
What?
is that? What is that?
What is that? What
What's
the
up with
fuck
that?
is that?
It's a fish.
Wait. Wait,
What the heck?
hold on. Fellers. Macbeth is dead?
Not Macbeth.
What?
Macbeth's
No.
wife.
Wait,
Marcellus
what happened?
is dead though.
Oh yeah, well, I
Yeah, she
know, I
got-
killed him.
She got murdered. Oh shit! Yeah.
Wait,
If
no!
Macbeth was
goodness.
dead, all of us would be like going insane, I
Celebrating.
think.
Oh.
Wait,
Yeah.
how did
Or-
Alamus
I guess
die?
that's what I'd put it.
Wait, is she here?
Who?
Yeah, she
yesterday,
logged
I
off
think.
around a while ago.
No, I just saw her today. She can't possibly be dead.
Oh,
Oh, maybe we're hallucinating.
we actually might be thinking of the wrong person's wife.
Wait, we might be. I know
Okay.
it's Venfia's wife that died. I just don't know which.
Oh, I think you're referring
Weren't
to
there two
Buttercup.
Vampire wives here yesterday?
Oh,
There was
maybe.
No, not
Rosales and Buttercup.
We had Buttercup and somebody else.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's two
Rosales and
people. They got
Buttercup
murdered
here.
at the same time.
Rosary?
Rose Elliston or almost went there.
Yeah.
No. Whatever
no,
it is,
no.
Zephyrin. I don't know. She had like 50 names, bro.
Hungry.
I know, it was
Jesus.
really
Ish.
confusing. I only met her once.
Everyone
Oh.
loves collecting names out here. I only
Alright,
had one.
you know what? We can all be, let's see. We can all be
We can all be
Bjorn,
dead.
we
Sorry.
can all be Bjorn, Eldred, Winters, Pond, Eldred, Cipriani, Mahal, Cohort, Werensoul,
True.
Strongfoot, Venthyr,
Actually,
Norwood.
Oh.
I don't know
I
if
didn't
you've
have love.
heard, but I
Yo,
might
next
be
gen.
Strongfoot next gen. Ulkert asked
Oh,
if I wanted to be the Betty kid.
Oh,
or one of
neat.
them.
Neat.
Yep.
Dude,
Yep,
so-
see?
with the
New
planchets.
nations in the north announcements.
It is a
many
shame.
new.
It is a shame I'm
Isn't
on
there,
my
like,
way
two
out. I'll
new
be a
ones, or is it
Frostwood
three?
or
There's
something.
one
I
that's
don't know.
like hits the
Oh,
progenitor
Frostwood,
requirement.
that'll be
The other
Be right
one,
back. Let
I
me
don't
check the
think
door.
it's in.
Someone's
It's just a
knocking.
settlement
I'm
right
gonna
now.
be my own thing.
Doesn't
you
the privateers of New Vassal?
Are
I
you
think.
good over there?
Do they?
Can't drown
What
in
the
husband.
heck?
Sure they
I mean,
do.
hell.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah,
What
no.
I mean,
You
look at
cannot
location
drown here.
announcements.
I learned that yesterday.
I'm starving.
Oh yeah,
Oh, I got
the
fish.
settlement of Luporia, whoever that is.
Oh, I
Do
think
you
that
need food?
one... I don't know why it says Federation, because it also says independent, and if they get progenitor, that means they're an
yeah,
independent
it's an
nation.
independent federation settlement. Whoops.
So I don't
It's because
know.
it was just
I think-
announced by one of the what's their face?
Yeah.
Privateers.
Oh yeah, we get one.
Flavio!
Alright, guys, I have to go help with shares, and the server's gonna close anyway, so I'll end it. I
Yeah.
don't know if I'll be on tomorrow, so
Have fun.
let me end it. I see.
you.
Bye, Bjorn.
Well,
It was
fellers.
nice meeting you.
Bye.
It was a pleasure.
See you next
It was
gen.
great
Oh.
seeing you.
I'll see you when I see you.
Jen.
Oh no, I'm going incorporeal. Oh, just kidding.
Guys,
No, I'm not.
I'm gonna stay in
I'm
the
still
server
here.
tomorrow.
Alright, I'm gonna go lay down for.
Die.
I'm gonna go lay down for
Yeah,
a
I'm gonna
nap.
I waited for you to die.
Bye.
Today. Well, not specifically you, but
Can
Wait,
you
hold on.
do /lay?
Oh. Alright, I'm gonna go lay down for a nap and then become corporeal again later. AK, I might not be on day 9. I don't know.
That's fine. I think I got family trying to call my spirit, but I don't think it's gonna work.
Take care.
You too.